try me, you know you will get dealt. I know that I'm the best, that's why I'm feeling myself. Competition, I be giving them hell. I'm focused, yeah. Close the coffin and just put in a nail. And if you're up against me, then you're gonna need help. You can run and hide, but who you gonna tell? I'm focused, yeah.
What up, YouTube family? AI the Mutt Mechanic coming to you live on behalf of the 4NL Nation. What's happening with you guys and gals? Because they do have a lot of females playing Madden. This segment here, what we're going to talk about is what to look for when you're selecting cards, or you're kind of up in the air about which card you need to pick, if it's a cost difference or whatever. Stats you need to look at to make a better decision on which cards you select. So in this edition, we're going to talk primarily about tackles on the offensive line. We're going to stay on the offensive side of the ball, and we're going to talk about tackles. So as you can see right now, I have the 90 overall BCA. Joe Staley is my left tackle, and as my right tackle, I have the captain. I think his name is Brian Balaga from the Packers. So of course, I like to run the ball, so the chemistry is for running the ball. But whatever chemistry you're running, whatever play style you like to do offensively, definitely try to go for that chemistry. But what I tend to look for in a tackle per se is, number one is strength, because a lot of times your tackles are lined up with the outside, the ends. And it's either one or two things. Either you're going to go up against a J.J. Watt, which he's very strong and he's very fast. You're going to go up against strong, fast ends, or you're going to go up against either against strong, fast ends, strong or weak, fast ends, because that's what most people like. It's very rare that you'll go up against a big, stout, slow end unless they're playing a 3-4 scheme. Most people are playing a 4-3, 4-6 base scheme, but if they're playing a 3-4, they might not be as worried about their ends, but their ends will be strong at least. So you want your tackle to be pretty strong. You want the awareness to be high, and that's the only drawback. I might need to get me another right tackle, because Ryan Balaga has cost me a lot because his lack of awareness. So you want the awareness to be pretty high. So that means they can kind of differentiate who's blitzing, who's not blitzing, and kind of pick them up versus you having someone in your face every time. In some of my videos, you can see on the right side, especially when somebody's running a 3-4 scheme, Brian Balaga always messes up picking up the right person. Agility, you kind of want him have a little agility in case he goes up against one of those not so strong but fast, finesse type ends, kind of like a JPP, Mario Williams, and Cameron Wake. They're more finesse type ends, and they can really get after your quarterback if they can get off the ball quicker than your lineman. So speed, you kind of want to speed up a little bit, but the end, he doesn't really move too much. He doesn't do a lot of pulling, so I don't really need his speed to go. But you definitely want his acceleration to be good, because that'll give him time to kind of back up off the ball or go attack whoever's in front of him, whether it be a linebacker and also you want whether it be a linebacker or an end. But you want that strength, because a lot of linebackers aren't really that strong, so you want them, especially outside linebackers, so you want them to be able to hold up. I'm a runner, so the run blocking stat has to be pretty high for me, and these two guys have pretty high stats. Pass blocking, not so much. I don't really pass too much. Impact blocking is huge. Kind of, sort of, it depends. Like if they block, like say for instance, you have people that bring down the coverage a little bit, and they have their let's say their like the safeties or the cornerback, the secondary in front of them. Impact blocking is important, because as soon as they fire off the ball, boom, they put them down, and then they're moving to the next level, which is the linebackers and stuff like that. So for your tackles, the impact blocking doesn't have to be too high. I'm more about how well they can run block, their acceleration and their strength, and more importantly, their awareness. So let's go into the stats a little bit deeper. Let's go down a little bit. Let's go to the Jumping, not so much. It doesn't really matter. But, so run blocking strength. If you're a runner like me, you definitely want them to have great run blocking strength. Well, run blocking strength is their point of attack, how strong they are against somebody trying to break or block shed against them. If they're running, that means they usually hold the block. This is great for stuff like if you just want to power run it straight up the middle, or what is that? Going off tackle. A lot of people like to go off tackle. It's very good. Also, if you want to run a stretch play, I like running the stretch plays and the counters, and for them to have run blocking strength to be able to hold up to the line is very important to me. Now you want the footwork because you want them to stay able to stay on the block longer. You follow? The longer they can stay on the block, right? The longer that window is open or that lane is open for you to get through. So run blocking footwork is important to me. Like I said, I like to run the ball a lot. Pass blocking strength, that's like I said, if they're going up against someone like a JJ Watt or even a Deacon Jones, you want them to be able to hold up long enough so they don't get block shitted off jump. So I don't mind my Joe Staley being kind of weak on the pass block because he's on the left, he's on the left, but the right end is stacked on top of him, and there's not too many strong right ends in the game right now, so I'm not too much worried about that. Balaga's pass blocking and stuff is pretty average, and I'm okay with that. So do we have any other stats? Injuries, I haven't really had a lineman go down, so I don't really look too much into that stat, but that's pretty much all for the linemen and the tackles. As you can see, I got an Andrew Whitworth. He's pretty slow, but he's pretty smart. Sometimes I'll sub him in, and look at his pass blocking. Excuse me. His pass blocking is amazing. His run blocking is not too bad after, but he's extremely slow. So sometimes I might sub him in over Staley. It depends. I might even sub him in at a right tackle. It all depends. And his awareness is pretty high, and his strength is pretty high. So that's what I like. And then you have Load Holt, Phil Load Holt. He is a monster as far as running the ball. Now I have his 87 overall card, but he also has a most feared card. But that's it. I didn't want to get too long-winded on this video. That's it. That's kind of my selection criteria when I look for tackles, and that's what I look for, especially going against a lot of people that have pretty good teams and much. That's AI. It's been my time. It's been real. I'll holler at you guys and gals later. Peace.